The NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. That's fielded in the end zone.
We play to win. Let's go. Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. 120.
56. I got it.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Wentz on the give to Sanders. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Shotgun now for Wentz. Looking for Aguilar, it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
On second down, Williams. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. He'll buy some time right. Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. Kelsey, the intended receiver there. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. Throwing on first is Wentz. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Darren Lee just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. To try again after the sack. Wentz. There goes a deep ball. End zone. This is taken in by Jeffrey. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Alshon Jeffrey. 37 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Going for the deep ball. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. Going to drop this off to McCoy, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Working from the gun, Mahomes, complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. On 1st down, Mahomes. And he'll check this one down to McCoy. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Yellow. All 80.
Check.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And an alley to Deshaun Jackson off to the races. The 20, 10, touchdown, Philadelphia. From one end zone to the other, 101 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Mahomes now on first down. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Dancing to his left. Oh, he's going to let this go for the... And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The tight end Kelsey was the intended target. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play there for Philly. 48 yards on the ground. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 25-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
56 to Mott, boy, 56.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Sanders, and down inside the 15 he goes. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
On 1st down, Sanders, and he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
On 2nd down, it's Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Throwing now is Mahomes. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Check three. Sponge.
Mahomes now on 1st down, being chased out left. He'll try and run it. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. From midfield, here's Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the 1st. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And it's complete. It's Damian Williams. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the 1st half. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Steps away to his left. They complete it to Hill. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there, 21 yards. And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Butker able to put this one through. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a really, I'm doing it though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the 41, Mahomes. Buying time to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A first down there on a pickup at 25. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. Mahomes going to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Forced out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
15.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on 4th.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Now Sanders. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll go again with Sanders. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now a carry for Sanders, and he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. We're back now in KC. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. And here's a big one now, trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Eagles indeed snap it. Wins. That's caught by Jackson. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now Wentz on 3rd down. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 34-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They run with Howard. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for first. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And Elliott puts this one through. And that will bump the lead up to 11. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. Nigel Bradham flying in and laying the lumber defensively. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he is out of bounds all the way up near midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. One final try for Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be caught. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Big series right here. We got to step.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that's caught for the additional 2 points. It'll only matter to the final scoreline, and that is the final act of this game.